Okay, from the prone position, I need to check on the ability of the innominate to slightly move up and downwards. This thing can get jammed up and it can get jammed down. So I want to assess those end fields as I push up and push down. So to push the right innominate upwards, I'll come under the PSIS. So I'm on the inferior ramp of the PSIS there, and this hand will come onto the sacrum and stabilise the base. I'll drop my elbows parallel to the body and very gently push up the trunk, that one, and then immediately shift over onto the other side and compare it to the other side. To check its ability to come downwards, I'll stabilise the apex of the sacrum there, come onto the top of the PSIS now, here, and gently push this one down and compare it to pushing the other one down. So there's my two comparisons. We can also check these movements from the sacrum, at least some of them, the flexion extension movements, and it's worthwhile doing, not because I think that you have a separate sacroiliac lesion versus an iliosacral lesion, I mean it's all the same joint, but because some dysfunctions may be more sensitively picked up from the prone position than they are from the supine. So to check flexion of the right SI joint, I'll put my thumb medial to the PSIS and on the sacrum, so the upper corner of the sacrum, and push that forwards, and then compare it to the left side. There. To look at extension of the right SI joint, I'll push down on the lower corner of the sacrum on the left side now to tip the sacrum this way, and then compare it to tipping the sacrum that way. So I'll come onto the lower corner, the sacral cornu, thumb on it, pipo on the thumb, and just gently push down and get the end field there, and compare to pushing on the other side. Now, as I say, it's not really necessary to do these unless you're not picking up the problems from the front, but it may be that for some conditions these may be a little more sensitive. Now, the only other proviso here is this. Can you spin back for me, Paul? Is that what you saw me do there was a series of symmetrical tests, same thing on both sides, but done asymmetrically. Come towards me. This test, rotating this back, is, as far as the joint's concerned, the same as this test. But as far as I'm concerned, it isn't the same. My kinesthesia here is different to my kinesthesia here, and it can lead to false positives. So to be absolutely certain that you found a true positive, if I find, for example, that this end field on the left innominate, that is posterior rotation, feels jammed compared to the other innominate, I must immediately go round to the other side and perform this test in exactly the same way. Otherwise I run the risk of false positives.